The man only spent one night in the theater, but when he came home, his wife was furious. She demanded to know where he had been for the past 2 years. When he looked at the calendar, he realized it had jumped from 1997 to 1999. The sudden loss of 2 years made him panic and faint. When he woke up, his wife turned pale when she heard the name of the theater he'd been to. That theater had been abandoned for years, but seeing her husband safe, she decided to let the matter slide for now. Not long after, fate played another trick on him. One night, he helped a young guy whose motorcycle had broken down, but it turned out the guy was a thief. And the real owner of the bike showed up with a knife and killed the thief in the street. The man was wrongly accused of being involved. To escape, he panicked and ran straight into that mysterious theater. The inside of the theater was grand and luxurious, completely different from the rundown outside. Still shaken from the escape, two mysterious people calmed him down, saying, "Only invited guests can enter. Outsiders can't come in." Feeling suspicious, the man pushed open the door, and the outside instantly turned back into its old, decaying state. When he finally returned home, he found a stranger answering the door. This time, he had disappeared for 3 years, and his wife had remarried. Desperate and with nowhere else to go, the man chose to work in that theater, wearing a fancy suit and taking tickets for the rich and powerful. Meanwhile, his wife saw news footage of her husband, now a homeless man, and rushed to the abandoned theater. She realized that everything happening to him was just a fantasy, so she tried to bring him back to reality. Slowly, the man started to wake up and wanted to leave, but the powerful figures in the theater appeared, tempting him with a beautiful, false reality. Caught between the pressures of the real world and the allure of his dream world, the man finally closed his eyes and chose to sleep, completely consumed by desire. His wife, watching him lie there in a deep coma, was heartbroken.